Hey everybody, I wanted to take a couple minutes to show a demo of a new tool that I put together. This tool takes CSV files that you can export from Wealthy Exile, and then it will parse those files, allow you to apply some filters, and then really the core functionality is that it will generate regex strings for you. You can use these strings to copy and paste in-game so that you can more easily find items in your stash tabs that you want to pull out. So as a quick example, I will load this export that I just pulled from Wealthy Exile a few minutes ago. And you'll see it covers many different tabs. And the first example that I'm going to give is how to find scarabs that are worth less than 1 chaos so that you can vendor them for the 3-to-1 recipe. So my scarabs are in a tab called frag. So I'm going to search for that. I'm going to set a maximum price of 1 chaos. And you'll see there's some stuff like invitations that still show up on here. So I'm going to add an additional name filter for scarab. And these are all of the scarabs that are based on Wealthy Exile's pricing data worth less than a chaos each. So I'll generate the regex string. We see it here. You can copy it to your clipboard, go in game, paste the string, and find the scarabs that are worth less than 1 chaos. So just to check that these are actually worth less than 1 chaos, we can just grab a couple random ones out of here and take it over to Faustus to see. And sure enough, Titanic is 4-to-1. It's late in the league right now, and so you may sometimes find that the pricing data is not super accurate. But generally speaking, I think these all check out as well. These scarabs that just add league content are never really worth anything, especially late in the league. So yeah, you can see there's quite a few in here. And the idea is that you can quickly pull all these out. You can vendor them for the 3-to-1 recipe, and ideally you end up with a couple scarabs that are actually worth something. You can save these regex strings as well. So by default, it'll use a name that matches the filters up above, but we could just call this under 1 chaos scarabs. You would want to regenerate these somewhat periodically because scarab prices change throughout the course of a league. And so, as you download new CSV files, if it's like probably every couple days, you would at least want to regenerate the regex. I mean, it's only a single click. And if the regex string that it generates exceeds 250 characters, it will generate multiple that you can copy and paste. And when you save those and then load them later, it will load however many were generated. There's different matching modes here. I would stick to balanced, which is the default, because exact matching is going to likely give you many regex strings to copy and paste because it's using the full item name. The idea here is that you won't have any false positives. Compact, I did notice a couple false positives when using, so I would stick with balanced. If you have very few items in your stash tab or a very small export from Wealthy Exile, you could certainly use exact so that it's more precise. But that's one way that you could use this. Another way could be to just find like your top 50 most expensive items. This will of course be across however many tabs are exported from Wealthy Exile. But again, you could add a filter to say, look at your 50 most valuable divination cards. And this is based on the total value column when we're using the top X or bottom X item filters. But, of course, you can just put whatever filters you want in here. If you only want to sell div cards worth at least 30 total chaos, there's only 5 in my tab. We could generate the regex. We can go in game, go to the div card tab, and here they are. We go to Faustus, and yeah, this one, no stock. Again, it's late in the league. But you can use Wealthy. It uses the pricing data that Wealthy Exile pulls. So Yeah, just wanted to give a quick demo of this tool. Hopefully you all find it useful for being able to more quickly sell your items at Faustus.